Sagittarius, this is your Halloween tarot reading. How are you? All right, I'm doing a little better. Bronchitis all week, just kicking my butt. Not completely over it, but definitely feeling better. Sounding a little better. All right, let's do your bonus oracle here, and all of these cards can be found in the playlist description along with my Amazon affiliate links in case you are interested. All right, Sagittarius, what is coming towards our sign? What is happening? Okay, so Aries was crazy good. Leo's was crazy good. And let's see what's coming towards our lovely Sagittarius. My favorite sign. Can't help it. All right, Sagittarius. What do we have for you? All right, let's see. The lamp, remembrance. This feels kind of like the hermit to me with the lamp, remembering who you are, what you came here to accomplish, your soul mission. That's what that feels like for me. Let's see what your divine circus oracle is for Sagittarius. And also, Halloween is about, remembering people who have passed. You would put the lamp in the window to help guide spirits back home. Oh, Red Countess. Okay. This has not shown up for anyone in this set of readings, and I have never pulled it before. So that's exciting with a 21. Red Countess. That's going to be interesting. I can't wait to see what that's. What are the birds? Huh. All right, let's see what your talisman oracle is for Sagittarius. And I'll take a look at the lamp card too. All right, so that one wants to be on top. Let's see what it is. We have safe travel, and I'm seeing that bird. Look at that. So you might be traveling soon. You have safe travel here. So let's see what we have here. All right. Cats are starting to run around crazy. So we have the lamp, and it is, as I said. So tradition, the jack-o'-lanterns are made to scare away, bad spirits or energy. And the lamp was placed in the windows to help guide spirits home. So this card reminds us that it's a positive thing to remember those who have passed for celebrating their life rather than mourning their passing. For those with whom we did not have an easy relationship, or even those we did not like, they leave us with valuable lessons. Sometimes we learn more from our nemesis than we do from our friends, so the darkness can illuminate our strengths and our true values so that we can live with them more clearly and fully. So there we have the remembrance card. And maybe this is a time with Halloween coming up. Okay, here we go. Have to start over. My animals were going bazonkers. Okay, so we have the Red Countess. Interesting. So deep within you know what is true and what to do or not to do. Yet there is so much noise and distraction in the world, and even at times in our own minds, that listening for our inner wisdom can seem like trying to hear gentle birdsong in the midst of a rock concert. Even so, you are hearing an inner truth, and deep down, you know it. Can you trust that it is safe to not only hear your inner voice, but act on it too? Oh yes, Sagittarius. Oh yes. There is something that you've felt, sensed, heard, or realized this truth more than once. Even if others see or feel differently, you just know what you know, even if you don't quite know how you know it. And I have to say, as a Sagittarius and an INFJ, there are a lot of things that I just know, and I can't explain it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, when the red countess appears, she is reminding you of what you know, no matter how convincingly someone or even you might be able to talk you out of it for a while. The truth always returns to be dealt with eventually. This is not meant to be a warning. It is meant to be reassurance and encouragement to be bold and act on what you feel. Sagittarius, give your truth value. Hold your feelings and insights in high enough esteem to pay attention to them, to give yourself time to process what you think, feel, and sense. Know that you're worth acting on, even if that action just means to trust more and stop worrying. So, you know what you know. And there you go. And it also goes on to say that if there is a lot of distractions around you, to just kind of unplug. If you're getting overwhelmed, to just unplug from things, relax your brain. Because, like, if you have a phone or something that you're using too much, it starts to overheat. What do? You turn it off. So sometimes you might have to, this is kind of an INFJ thing as well. We just have to withdraw to recharge our batteries. So there you go. You know what you know, Sagittarius. And trust what you know too. It's taken me a while to really trust this knowing in me, because some things I just know with no, I just know. And they are verified, these things that I just know, but you just have to trust it. And there you go. All right, let's see what we have for Sagittarius. There's an incredible intuition here and psychic ability. All right, and we have Winona Ryder showing up with the 5 of Pentacles. Oh, all right. 10 of Cups. And the 7 of Swords. Woo-wee. What is going on, Sagittarius? Here we go. Now, I just experienced an illness, so some of you might be sick too. We have that 5 of Pentacles. Excuse me. It's still there. I'm still having a little bit of trouble here, but I'm getting better. All right, let's see. Queen of Wands. Yeah. Ace of Swords. You know what you know. There it is. Trust in it. And the Page of Cups. We've learned a lot of wisdom with that 7 of Swords, I feel like. So the 5 of Pentacles, it feels like a past energy to me. It really does. Some of you, this could be just a very, what's the word I'm looking for? You might actually just be physically ill, like I am right now. I caught a bug when I was out shopping, bronchitis, chest cold. Somebody went out and spread their germs everywhere. So some of you might even have fever. Seriously, like the, very literal message here. But you're going to be fine. That's the great thing. I feel like you're coming out of a period where maybe you had to be pretty resourceful. Maybe felt like you didn't have enough. Some of you may have even experienced job loss that is there. It's showing up here. And you may have started your own business, honestly, just kind of went out on your own. Because I get the feeling here that there was something in your life that wasn't supporting you enough. It wasn't giving you sanctuary, really, in a way. Because that's what we have back there. The Hierophant is there in that chapel. But I don't think it was conducive to your growth here, whatever that situation was. I think you're on a better track now, for sure. Because look at this energy that you're coming into. You have taken control and leadership over the situation with this Aries energy, the Queen of Wands, and I just love it. You're not a victim anymore. No more victim mentality. If you had it, you're changing your circumstance by putting this action to it, this fire, this passion, and doing it your way, learning as you go. There's no waiting around for something to change. And so if you're wanting to be in this vibration right here, just believe that you are. That you're already that person that you want to be in the future, even if you haven't really arrived yet. You just have to be in that vibration. And that's what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing a shift in vibration to something a lot more positive and a lot more happy following this happiness here. So that's great. Just remember where you came from. And so we have the Ten of Cups and the Ace of Swords. There is triumph after difficulty. This is triumph. It's victory. It's your knowing, right? This feels like a divine antenna to your higher self, to a truth, right? With the Ace of Swords, victory, justice, and a lot of happiness here. This Ten of Cups, this is the vibration you want to be in. That's what this feels like. A connection to it, to this Ten of Cups. A happy family. Just being happy and grateful. That's what we have with the Ten of Cups. Spit on my card. So this looks good. This looks like a victory. It looks like you've conquered something here. That's what it feels like. With your truth, with your knowing. You know this happiness is meant for you. And that you're on the right path to get it. Seven of Swords crossed by the Page of Cups. I think you've learned a lot from your battles. And I don't think you're going to, fight the same way anymore, if you want to call it, fighting, or just these situations in our lives where we've had to face things. I think you're keeping that knowledge now about everything that's happened to you in the past. You have not forgotten it, but you're integrating it into your bank of wisdom here. But the amazing thing is, because the Seven of Swords implies that there has been Three of Swords, all the other swords that came before it, right? Some ne'er-do-well people, probably, some heartbreak. You're still optimistic about the future and your hopes and dreams with that Page of Cups. You still got enthusiasm and excitement for the future. And I love that. And that's part of Sagittarius. You can be wounded, like the wounded warrior, but you're still going to stand right back up and get right back to it. Nobody's going to be able to steal that enthusiasm from Sagittarius. It's just not happening, Captain. Will we get upset for a little while? Yeah, of course. Human. But we're going to bounce right back. Ooh, Emperor energy. More Aries coming in right here. King of Pentacles. Taurus energy. And the Six of Wands. Victory. Wow. Okay. Leo energy. We have stability here. All right, what do we have crossing this? Oh, the moon. Okay, Pisces energy. Three of Wands here. And the Six of Cups. We have two sixes over here. All right, so I just heard facing your fears. There's an element of the unknown here with the moon. But you're being guided by your intuition. This is about trusting your intuition even in the darkness, even when you can't see. Through your fears. And the Emperor is a very strong, it's hard control, but it's a very strong, stable energy. It's not easily shaken, okay? You know where you want to go. You know your path. You know what you're wanting to achieve here. And underneath his suit is a suit of armor, ready to go. Look at how resolute this Emperor is sitting there facing this great unknown, the darkness. It's like, okay, completely unwavering, just sitting there. Oh, okay, yeah, I see what's before me here. And, it's just kind of, yeah. So I think in the face of your fears, I think you're standing very strong. And you're ready to take on whatever comes at you. That's what this feels like. It's like, okay, bring it. This Emperor is definitely going to have an entourage, but he's been through, if you think about the Emperor, he's been through so much. And he's definitely, I feel, a warrior at heart. and has no problem going out there if he has to. He'd rather use strategy, you know, instead of physical, you know, battle. He'd rather do things the smart way, is what I would feel here. But he's definitely going to face it no matter what. He has no fear, this Emperor. Zero. Come what may, he's just going to take it as it comes. There's expansion here coming to you, Sagittarius, and stability. The King of Pentacles is a businessman. So, of the Emperor right now, what is standing out as one of his qualities is this King of Pentacles, because that's all the kings combine. You're probably focused on work right now, being very diligent, very patient with the process, you know, but showing up every day and just doing the work, because the King of Pentacles is all those pentacles underneath him. He's gone through that journey. And so this could be a destination that you're wanting to get to this stability or something. It's your focus, right? That's what it feels like. And expansion. I think you're looking for ways to expand your business, whatever it is you're doing, however it is you're making your pentacles. It could be side hustles. It could be your main business. But you're putting yourself out there in different ways, in different directions. It's like you're casting a lot of different rods, right, into the water and seeing what catches. You're trying multiple different things at this time to see what comes back, to see what you can reel in. Because this is about, you know, it can be waiting for your ships to come in, but I feel like you're actively participating in this. I don't feel like you're so much waiting. I feel like you're doing things and seeing what returns, right? To see what's going to work the best. And then when one of these things does come back promising, you're going to go for it. That's that go energy of the bags packed. When something bites, when something takes hold, you're going to go for it. We have victory here. And look at that Six of Cups. That's that lamp energy for sure. Remembrance. You know, thinking about the happy memories, or, you know, there's some energy here with that Six of Cups about your victories in the past. So don't forget your little wins. You can celebrate your little victories. This is also about having gratitude for your wins, or when things are synchronistic. This feels like a gratitude or a synchronicity journal kind of thing. Recognize these good things. Give it energy. Let it empower you. The more you recognize these little synchronicities that you're on the right path, it will amp it up and amp it up to where it's like supercharged. This right here, this victory. And so these little victories that you're having, these little synchronicities that are telling you you're on the right path because you know what you know, it will grow into something really, really big, like a snowball effect. So definitely have gratitude for the small wins, and it will become a big win, is what I'm feeling there. And some of you, especially during the Halloween, like actual Halloween, when the veil is the thinnest, you will be probably receiving some visitors, spirit visitors. You could put a lamp in the window. All right, let's see. Last row. Queen of Pentacles now. So this is a divine pair. I'm not feeling a love reading here, although it could, you know, be another person. Page of Wands. There's that enthusiasm. I was feeling it there. And the Two of Cups. Okay, we do have the Two of Cups now showing up in the row that the love has shown up for every single sign. If it was going to show up, it's been showing up here. The Pentacles have showed up over here, and then the transformation has been in the middle. Isn't that wild? Oh. All right, last row. Let's see what's crossing. Three of Pentacles. and the Knight of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. That was right there in the same spot for Leo. And they also had the Three of Pentacles over here. That's interesting. So this is about being resourceful at this time. The Queen of Resources. So you have the stability and the determination, the reliability, the patience, and the persistence of the King of Pentacles. Now you have the Queen of Pentacles showing up. That's that abundance, that creative energy. It's Capricorn, but it's also very hardworking and disciplined, right? So whatever you're working on, this could be saying that teamwork could be involved, or it's creative in some way. You know, putting your work on display, getting attention, getting noticed. That's what I'm feeling here for you, Sagittarius. But for some of you, it could be teamwork. You know, managing your resources, having people work for you, possibly. You know, helping you out, not doing everything on your own. It could be. That's the teamwork aspect of that. Now, what this is telling me here is that this is a process here with that Knight of Pentacles. It can be slow, this growth, but as long as you stay with that enthusiasm for this, for what you're doing, when you show up every day and you have that passion for it, I mean, it just makes it go so much better. That fiery energy that I love about the Page of Wands. It's very enthusiastic, very youthful, very excited every day to show up and do this. That's what I'm feeling here with those two energies. Just showing up every day with enthusiasm. There you go. You have the Two of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. Now, you do have a divine pair here, the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. This could be saying that your relationships in the future here, Sagittarius, are going to be reciprocal, equal in the give and take, for the most part. This is saying that your sense of your self-value here with this Taurus energy, you have finally discovered your value when it comes to relationships, it could be. And you're not going to settle at all. You know, if someone's not giving back, no, you've got the Ace of Swords here. You'll cut it out. But this is saying that your relationships going forward are going to be reciprocal in this nature. And I think because you do have a greater sense of self-worth here, Sagittarius, you're going to attract someone different than the rest of them. That's this Two of Cups energy. They're going to be way different than anyone you've ever been with. So if you are attracting a soulmate here, it's going to be a good one because you're in a better place and a better energy. You've left that Five of Pentacles behind. Look at that. Look at all these great cards. The only kind of iffy ones are that Five of Pentacles and the Moon. But you're pushing through it because you know what you know. Don't you, Sagittarius? I think you do. Look at that. Okay, some of you, wow, safe and happy travel, protection from harm when journeying. Some of you are taking a journey here, maybe with that Three of Wands, the expansion could be. But this is saying that, you know, you're going to have safe travels. You've got it twice. There you go. Badger Spirit, be fearless and bold. Nice. That's what we have with that Queen of Wands and the Emperor. This is interesting because we got the Page of Wands, which is kind of Sagittarius energy. This is a weird reading because we didn't get Sagittarius in this reading. Usually you always show up. But that's okay. Sacred sexuality, assessing the unified field. Woo, okay. Not sure what to say about that one, and for some of you. Vine, seek out information that will help you. Unicorn, use your intuition to make beneficial change. That's your intuition right there. Broken bridge, unsuccessful outcome to a problem. And so, excuse me, some things you just got to let go. Some things are not meant to be. And that's fine. And I think that's what you're leaving behind back there with that Five of Pentacles. There was something that was just not fixable, and you knew it, and it was just time to move on. So I'm not worried about that at all. So overall, Sagittarius, this looks really good. So let me know what you thought of the reading in the comments below. Hit that like button, share, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.